Hi guys, it's Grace Gothic, and I wanted to do a really quick video. I just finished having a conversation with someone about dating and how men frequent a lot of porn sites and cam sites to see women. They wake up and go on the sites. They go on the sites while they're at work, and they go on the sites at work when they get home, and they just sort of create this cycle of uh, just being this cycle of addiction to internet porn. Now, as someone who works in the adult industry, I see nothing wrong with porn. However, when you really sit and talk to a lot of these men, the reason why they're going on these sites is because there's something that's really lacking in their offline life. So they think that they're getting what they need uh, on a emotional and physical level from a paid amateur actress, so to speak, um, that is satisfying to them that they can't get in the offline world, in the real world. And so we started talking about this, and I said, you know what? As someone who has dated a lot of men from all over the world, different types of men. The number one tip that I would give to men is get a personality, like develop your personality. That is the all-time number one dating tip. And that's something that you don't hear a lot of dating gurus actually say. But it's the truth. Men, you don't need money to attract women. And I know that society tells you that. Mainstream society tells you if you get this thing, you'll attract women. If you do, if you buy that, you'll attract women. Well, men have been attracting women since the beginning of time. And they didn't have BMWs, they didn't have fancy clothes, they didn't have $1,000 suits, tailored suits. So what attracted them? What did women find attractive about men? In general, women will always find men with ambition, some sort of intellectual strength or inner strength, confidence, a man who is unique, a man who has developed, who is strong and confident in his likes and dislikes. Women will find those sorts of traits, personality traits, within a man attractive. Money is secondary. See, one thing we forget, and that's that money and material things are the end result. They're the outcome. They're the result of having your mentality sound, as to having their result of confidence, of intelligence, of personality, of having charm. And we also spoke about business, and it's the same thing. Your business relationships and your personal relationships are very much connected. And so we talked about how not every wealthy man, not every rich man inherits his money. Fact. So how does a man with no means or very little means, how does the middle class man evolve into a mogul, a millionaire, a billionaire? He has a way about him. He has the art of charm. He has a way of speaking. He has unique mannerisms that he has honed in and adapted to talk to different types of people, to achieve his aim. He's developed and sharpened his skills of dealing with people, his interpersonal skills. And by doing that, that has allowed him to foster different types of relationships with different types of people, be it professional, be it social, be it intimate, be it whatever. And that's really the key. That's the key to so many things in life. And you hear this, and when people say get a personality, a lot of times people take that as an insult. when actually it's really not an insult, it's the truth. Personality in this life, and I know this is 2016, it will still get you very far in this world. It will still get you very far because not everyone has the currency, has the financial backing to achieve their aims and to automatically hit the ground running in whatever they're trying to achieve. Not every man has the ability to actually attract women like moths to a flame. Typically, it doesn't work like that. And also it goes for women as well, but that's a separate video actually. Looks are very temporary. They're superficial. They lure you in, but they don't keep you. And that goes for male and female. But this video is for men. This video is for men. The number one reason why you want to develop your personality is for this reason. Your personality will be the foundation for everything that you do. It will be the foundation for everything that you do. You'll have your personality, you'll have your traits, you'll sharpen them. You'll be able to attract people to you who have the things that you want. You'll be able to attract business partners to you. You'll be able to attract dating partners to you who are better suited to you. Why? Because they match your personality. You're not trying to fake and be something you're not. You're not trying to appeal to them. You're just being yourself, but you're just being the best part of yourself. And having a personality allows you to what? Attract people. If you're able to attract people, then what else can you do? You can network. If you can network, what else can you do? You can foster business relationships. You can pool your resources. You can work with others. You can build. There's a saying that it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, how do you get to know people? How do you get to know, for instance, in business, how do you get to know wealthy people who have what you have, or wealthy people whom you want to work with? You do that by having a personality that attracts, that they find attractive, for business, that people find trustworthy, which is just a basic trait of that we hope the average personality has, the average person has. Wealthy people will not do business with you if they don't trust you, and they definitely will not do business with you if they don't like your personality. That's another fact. So if they think that you're a two-bit hack, or they think that you're a loser, or you're flashy and you have no depth, they won't do business with you. They won't. They'll look over you and they'll go and they'll invite someone else in their circle. People value intangible things, and it's best to have something that is intangible in order to get something that is tangible. Actually, that's how it works. You have to have the intangible before you can ever get the tangible. If you want material goods are a direct result of the energy and the type of person you are, what you attract in your life. So if you're finding that you always have to go online to meet people, you have to work on that inside, because actually your personality, I've noticed this, it doesn't always translate. It doesn't always show up or manifest in the internet world. It doesn't. You may be a great person. And I've also noticed that people who spend so much time online do not have they begin to diminish their their interpersonal skills. Their interpersonal skills take a big hit, because if you're only typing online to people, and most of the times you're not writing words correctly, you're not using proper sentence structure, and you're trying to build a false internet, not a false, but a very superficial, a paper-thin relationship online. That's all it can be. Everyone knows that the real relationship starts when you're in person, when you can feel that person's energy, when you can surmise what the person is about. That's the important time. That's what's important. And so, I urge people, and men, and I work online. I spend my time online. Most of my time is how I make my income. But I urge men, and I actually want to help men do this. I want to be a coach and actually, with decades and decades of life experience that I've had around the world, I'd actually like to help coach men how to develop themselves so they can attract the type of women that they want. And it's not how to get the girl. It's not that one size fits all thing that we've been hearing since the beginning of time. Individuals, unique people, alternative people, hell, even mainstream people, you need tailor-made advice to you. You don't need something written in a book that was mass-produced, written for a million people. No, you need individual coaching. You need a person who can understand and relate to you, who wants to help bring out that unique part of you that society basically tries to have you hold and hide. That's the best part of you. That's what women find attractive. That's what women fall in love with. Not how much money you make, because you still can't buy love. You can buy admiration. You can buy respect. But you can't buy love. And sometimes you can't buy respect either. Sometimes people will hate you if you're really rich. But that's another video. That's another video. So I'm going to bring this to a close. If you want to attract women, if you want to attract basically anything in your life, you have to develop that character. You have to spend some time offline, and you have to hone in on your likes and dislikes. You have to hone in on the things that make you you. Stop hiding them. Be honest with yourself and be proud about that. But it takes time. It takes time, and often it takes a good group of people who understand you for you, who won't try to change you and make you into something that you are not. So I'm going to bring this video to a close because I think the gist of the idea has been conveyed. So if you guys have any questions, drop them at the bottom. I'll be looking over my comments. And if anyone, I'm going to put out more videos so you guys can get to know me, this YouTube world. And I really do want to do some cheap coaching. Like I said, I work in the adult industry, and I talk a lot to men about their lives and the real core of men. And there's so much that people hide on a day-to-day basis that is the absolute best of them. For fear of how it shows up in society, for fear of judgment, of ridicule. And I mean, sexuality is just another deal. Men do not really get to have a sexuality. They don't get to enjoy themselves. They don't get to like what they like without being ridiculed in this society. So anyway, that's also another video I'm going to make later. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. And let's get some good dialogue going, because that really is the number one thing that you need in order to attract people for love, intimacy, and business. It's simply your own unique personality.